Hi everyone. So today I'm going to be going over objective number 2, which is differentiate between simple and multiple regression. And so with simple regression, this is going to have to do with predicting criterion, the outcome, or the dependent variable, which is your y, from the independent variable, which is your x. And so if the two variables are correlated, this is going to tell you that they have some type of linear relationship, and then we can go ahead and create a prediction equation from that. And so in a simple regression, there are only two types of variables involved. Because there's only two variables involved, this is basically going to mean that there's less factors to collect, and it's a lot easier to come up with a prediction. But because you are dealing with less factors, there's a lot more room for error. And an example is going to be including two variables. So one variable is going to represent the value that you want to know, and then the second one will be the variable that you have access to. And then with multiple regression, this is basically going to be a lot more complicated in terms of being more complex mathematically in comparison to simple regression, just because there are going to be more than two variables to consider and factor in when working with your equation. And with multiple regression, even though it is going to be a lot harder and more complex, you're going to be able to get a better and more accurate prediction without so much error as you would be in simple regression. And with multiple regression, a good example would be having something where you're factoring in 4 variables, for example, and you're measuring that in order to come up with a prediction. And so with that prediction, you're going to come up with something that's a lot more accurate, and you're not going to have so much error involved. And when you are doing multiple regressions, you're typically going to be measuring a larger group of people rather than if you were to be doing a simple regression, which would include a lot smaller portion. Thank you.